Joining us now is a defensive back out of Notre Dame. He was selected in the 4th round of the 2019 NFL Draft and has just missed one game since joining the NFL. Please welcome Giants defensive back, Julian Love.
Yeah!
What's up, Julian? How are you?
Doing well. How are you guys?
Good. Let's get right to it, man. You're entering your 4th season in the NFL with the Giants, but this is your 1st season with Wink Martindale. What's been the biggest adjustments into his defense? From the outside looking in, it's a lot of moving parts, a lot of fun for DBs, but what's been the biggest adjustment to Wink's new defense?
Yeah, I think the biggest adjustment just, it's pretty aggressive. Like you said, it's fun to be a DB in the system. We've enjoyed having him so far, getting to know him. Now we're for sure going to get after it on D this year.
Nice.
The Giants also brought in Joe Shane, new general manager, Brian Dable, new head coach. A lot of changes there. What have you seen from those two guys so far in terms of starting to turn this team around?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing so far has been just transparency from the top down. I think as, any worker, that's what you want. You want to know what your boss is thinking, what he expects from you. And that's what it's been so far. It's been great to get to know, Coach Dabes. He's very eccentric, I guess you could say. He has a lot of energy. You can see him, wearing an all-black suit every day with the J's on. He's a different breed as a coach. And so it's been good to just get to know these guys.
I love Dabes. That's cool. I like that. Also, you want to know what your boss is thinking sometimes. Other times, I could pass. Your offense last year struggled, especially late in the season, averaging under 10 points per game in the final 8 games. How do you think Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley can help turn that around in this new-look Giants offense?
Yeah, as a team, we didn't meet any goals that we set for ourselves last year. And it's obvious it's a team game, but those guys are a huge part of our success. And just having him on the field available, I think, is key. Obviously when DJ went down late in the year, our offense, it represented that, I guess you could say. And so just for those guys, I know they've been working so hard this spring. They've been getting after it with the new offensive system. I think it's going to be great. And right now they're vibing, they're meshing. And so that's all you want to see for your teammates.
I love that.
There's another Notre Dame defensive back entering the league this year. You tweeted this out when he was drafted. If we could pull that up real quick. But, or not, doesn't matter. There it is. Legend. Congratulations, bro. Of course, you're talking about Kyle Hamilton, the standout who has been drafted by the Baltimore Ravens. What can the Ravens fans expect from him this year? And what do you think about him coming into this season?
Yeah, I mean, knowing Kyle, I was given a lot of recruits when I was at Notre Dame, and he was one of the guys I hosted for a weekend. And off rip, I mean, he stood out, compared to everybody else as just a guy who's so confident in his ability as a high school kid. That's just crazy to see, I thought. And I never had a chance to play with him. I declared for the draft when he was coming in. But he's going to be special. He's just a kind of a freak of an athlete. And so I'm wishing nothing but success, and everything he does.
I love those Notre Dame safeties. I played with Matthias Farley and Sergio and Zibikowski. A lot of Notre Dame safeties I played with. But, Julian, you're from the Chicago area, and it so happens that 2 of your 3 career interceptions has come against the Bears at Soldier Field. Take that. What did that mean to you as a kid from Illinois?
That's huge. I mean, those were defining points in my first few seasons for sure. Having a ton of friends, family at those games, getting those picks. It was an ongoing joke when the Giants locker room about we just need to go back to Chicago so we can get another pick. And it's been it's special to do that in front of your hometown, your home, and in front of your family and friends. It was those are special moments, and so it was just huge.
You can come back to Chicago to play for the Bears.
There's time. Julian, speaking of your hometown, you are hosting a football camp this Friday, July 15th at Nazareth Academy in Illinois. Tell us about the camp and what makes you excited about it.
Yeah, so, Nazareth, my high school, it means a lot to me. My parents, they seem like my whole entire life lugging me around from camp to camp. And I always wanted to do that, my hometown. But, I never went to camps that, you have somebody that that you could relate to, of, you saw play in high school. I never had that experience. And so I always want to provide that for, all the kids in my area. And it sold out pretty quick. We'll do better on expanding it. But, yeah, it's going to be, just a camp where we're having fun, but we're also learning some ball. In a place like Chicago, I feel like there's not it's not talked about as much football-wise for guys coming out. And so I just want to provide just opportunity for young kids to learn from me, learn from some other guys coming in, some college guys, some pro guys that I've learned from. And so, yeah, it's boys and girls, and it'll be really exciting. I'm excited for it Friday.
I love that. That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Really cool.
Like throwing camps in your hometown. Appreciate you joining us today, Julian. Get back to enjoying your break before camp. Looking forward to you flying around in Wink's defense this upcoming season. Thank you again for joining us.
There you go. Thanks, Julian.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you.